America is currently in the process of crashing out. Everything is going bad. Everything is all wrong. We see it in the news. We see it in the headlines. We see it in our social media feeds. But there's one thing that I don't see too many people talking about, and it's the fact that there is a massive mental health crisis happening beneath all of this. There's a lot of people who just don't give a fuck about anything anymore. They don't give a fuck about work. People don't give a fuck about the future. People don't give a fuck about nothing. Like, people are finding it harder and harder to give a fuck about anything. I can't blame them. I mean, it's hard for me to give a fuck about all this shit happening. It's hard to plan for the future. It's hard to strategize a way to maneuver through society when everything is just fucking falling apart. You know what I mean? So, America's crashing out. But I think rather than so much focus on the news and the headlines, I think in these times, you got to check on your family. You got to check on your loved ones. You got to check on your kids. You got to check on your parents. You got to check on your cousins. Anybody that you love and hold dear to you. Because I don't think a lot of people talk about how stressful this shit is. You know what I mean? Especially as a man, when you're always supposed to just walk around with a certain type of stoic demeanor and act like everything is always okay when everything is not always okay. And right now, shit is fucked up. And there's a lot of people who are mentally fucked up because of everything that is happening. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't know how they're going to pay the bills next month or this month. A lot of people don't know how they're going to put food in the fridge. A lot of people don't know how they're going to feed their kids. A lot of people don't know what industry they're going to be able to work in. I mean, a lot of people don't know what the fuck is going to happen tomorrow. So, with all that being said, yes, it is important for us to stay up to date with the relevant news and stay updated on how more fucked up this shit is getting. But we also should keep in mind that beneath these stories, those are real consequences, real human beings that are suffering. When you hear about 6,000 people just got fired from this department, or 3,000 people just got fired from this industry, or 1,000 people got fired. But these people have families, have homes, have kids, and all this shit is affected. You know what I mean? Like, these stories have an emotional value, and you can't let the internet make you forget that. You can't let the internet make you forget that it is human beings that are beneath these headlines. And we got to find a way to look out for each other, because obviously the government's not going to look out for us. I mean, for somebody like me, I've been knew that the government was going to look out for me. But some of y'all are just figuring out that the government ain't going to look out for you neither. You know what I mean? So we got to look out for each other. We got to look out for each other, because America is crashing the fuck out. Things are changing at a terrific speed. And I don't think that we can get through the future with our current individualistic mindset. We have to work together. We have to function as a group at some way or level in order to get to the next stage of this thing. Or else everybody's just going to crash the fuck out. And I don't know what happens after that. So we'll see what happens. Until next time, hopefully this is next time. I'll see y'all. Peace.